Alright, I'm finally back on this game. Took about like a 2-week break because it's just, I had a lot going on, and honestly, this game is so narratively heavy that I really wanted to enjoy and just immerse myself. So I am back, and I kind of just wanted to refresh myself on the plot. So we retrieved that artifact, or that little glowing stone there for the mayor. And now it's gone. So now we're supposed to investigate this room and look around and see where it is. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. Looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered around the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. Alright. Well, I know who it is. It's Josette. It's only a matter of time. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not going to get away with this. Doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... Could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler mean. What do you mean by simpler mean? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and... Wait, there's actually this type of technology in the game? Now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to the fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute, would they still not know which order in which the buttons were pressed? Very true, unless there's a display for the numbers, I guess, in the order. That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increases, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. What? Am I playing the same game now? What is this, crime scene investigation in the sky? In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. Yo, what is Josh, like some sort of like secret detective from across the ocean? Might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Josh, are you a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. Anyways, let's check out the buttons. Oh my god, he sounds like Ace. When it's like, I bring up some random topic to him and he's like, yeah, actually it's, goes into like 5 pages of like essay lore. Oh god. Just as I thought, powder was used. Oh, okay. So maybe it wasn't Josette. Or maybe she's an accomplice. It could be that too. She might have been the one that placed the little screen over the numbers, though. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that the safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Oh, right. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have had to at least been someone who visited the residence. Right now, figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part. That's true. I mean, the mayor does live with other people, right? The maid, his wife, and his daughter. Yo, imagine it's the kid daughter. It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of books or... Okay. I mean, they were clearly looking for something else besides the item too, because even though they opened up the safe, they also jacked this chest too. This is a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The box looks like it was burned off. Criminals may have used an orbital gun. An orbital gun? What is that, like a welding tool or something? It's just like the mayor to have... Okay, it's more stuff. Okay. Anything else worth investigating? Yeah, seems to be it. Let's check the balcony. Oh. Look, there are some marks on the railing. You're right, and they're fresh too. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. Okay, so they got up from this way, alright. Check upstairs first? Oh, it's a letter. Or a leaf. Huh? What's this? A tanuki was here. Surveys leaf. Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everyone up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Alright, can I... Whoops. Kind of forgot how to play this game. Quest items. A light wooden... Oh no, a tree leaf found in the attic of the mayor's residence. Okay, so it's just a tree leaf. It's nothing important. Okay. It's not like a special teleportation leaf or whatever. You never know. It's a fantasy world with like some science and tech in it. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me, one of them was short. Might have even been a girl. Okay. That must have been Josette then. Alright, 3 or 4 though. It's quite the party. Let me just see if I can interact with anything else. Nope. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel, and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Well, we know that. They used like a grapple hook to come in from the balcony. So the balcony wasn't locked. Alright. Are you really done investigating? It seems a little too quick to me. How about looking around a little more carefully? I'm sure there's something you missed. This is what things looked like when I came home. I didn't get a glimpse of the criminals either. Alright. Let's look around back here then. I guess we'll take a tour outside. Oh, I can't go outside. They said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either, which means they got in another way. Okay, let's check somewhere else. Yeah, I already figured that out though. They came in from the window to the walls. Well, no, they came in through here. Do I need to investigate this again? Something metal and strong enough to leave marks, huh? Seems like something worth jotting down in our bracer notebooks. Bracer notebooks. Didn't I... Where? No, not here. Oh, achievements. Nice. I can see what rank I am. 8th class. Is there like a quest or something? Sorry, excuse me. I haven't played this game in a while, so that's why. Equip? Status? No, there was like a dedicated button for a quest. This is the monster. That's map. X is recipes. Y is like your like essays. B is menu, yeah. Oh, yeah, but you can't view the quest unless you're in a town. That's why. Okay, well, I think I investigated everything. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? We're gonna look around a bit longer. Yep, we found lots of new evidence. I think I found everything, so I'm just gonna go with that. Alright then, let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Something that could be sold for Mira. The food preserves from the kitchen. The septium. How many of them were there? There was a group of 3 to 4. Where did they get into the house from? From the terrace on the 2nd floor. Yes. 2nd floor. No, 1st floor. For the 1st floor window. No, where's the option? The balcony on the 1st floor. Through the roof into the attic. I mean, it's not necessarily a window. They just they grappled onto the balcony on the first floor, like, but this isn't, it's not giving me an option for that. Unless, are we counting the ground floor as the first floor? Oh shit, I don't know anymore. I'm gonna say second floor. Point blank, what is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? Citizens, relatives of Major Klaus, somebody who works for Amalgamine, a traveler who visited recently. I don't think we got this information. None. Well, I guess you did a decent enough job. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus. Over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. That reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those two came to visit you too, huh? But at that time of the crime, they were here. They were with us at the Esmilis Tower. Right. I think we could cross them off our list of suspects. I see, so Mayor Klaus, were there any other? Other than that, there was only Josette. Haha, but let's not kid ourselves here. Haha, I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Josh? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time when the mayor put the septium into the safe, right? She was the only other person there. That girl's eyes lit up like a hunter, eyeing her prize. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. But she says something about taking off for Roland sometime today. Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Josh, let's try to find that hotel. Alright. Understood. Oh, she's coming with us. I can't believe something like this has happened while I was away. I've also personally asked the guild to conduct that investigation. I apologize for the short notice, but your assistance in this matter would be highly appreciated. Well, about to get a huge fat bounty for doing this. Can I pray about this real quick? Your faces seem to be a bit older and wiser. I'm glad to see that you've matured in body and mind. Yes, sir. Tracking down criminals, sir. What happened at Mayor Klaus's place? They came rushing by in a hurry. I wonder what happened. Oh, man. I would love to just sit through and, like, go over the new dialogue that appears every time we have a new story bit, but... Can I bring her into the sewers? Oh, she's a party member. I just realized that. Shara's a party member. What the fuck? Damn, okay. That's pretty cool. I wonder if she's a permanent party member. I mean, she has a portrait and all that. What's her equipment? She uses a whip? A leather whip? Her armor kind of trash though, I'll give her that. I'll give her a white bracelet and a topaz earring there. Hopefully when she leaves the party she doesn't take her stuff with me like Akechi did in P5. He didn't give me back my shit. What's her orbs then? Evade? Hit? Sylphin Guard. Wind Barrier. Fire. So she's wind and fire, okay. Oh nice, and she's level 12 too, so she does more damage. Alright. Well, I mean, I hope she sticks around. That'd be great. I could use more party members. Alright, so I'm to head to the hotel, but... Ah, Estelle and Josh, and... Wow, it's Shara too. Hi, Claire. All three bracers spoke of in town together at once. Does this mean that something happened? Yes, the crew is here. I want to speak to the bar girl that we're friends with though real quick. Ah, Estelle, Josh, welcome. Hi, Alyssa. Ah, Shara, you're here too. Are you here for a drink today? Please try not to tease Mr. Faulkner, okay? I wasn't teasing him at all, if that's what he thought. I was just cuddling him. What? That's even worse. It should have been me. Alright, let's talk to you. Hey, Faulkner. Ah, Shara. Good day to you. Why so tense? You needn't worry, I'm on duty right now. Praise the god, appreciate your hard work. When I'm done today, how about I stop by and have a drink together? I'll be looking forward to seeing you later. Haha, I'll be here waiting. Nothing inspires fear like Shara's drunken company, except maybe you're cooking. Good hit. This guy just doesn't stop eating every time. Alright. Oh, and her with the cat. She's still sleeping? Alright. Alright, that's enough looking around. Let's head to the hotel, which should be... I think it's up here, right? Yeah, this is the hotel. Estelle, Josh, and even Shara. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. Uh-oh. She headed to the landing port. That's this way, I believe. Up here. Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving anytime now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Shara too. Thank you, Idios, for this feast of the eyes. Oh my god. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Genis Royal Academy. Oh baby, those uniforms are so hot. The way they make those thigh highs? Oh, don't even get me started about the blouse. What? I mean, the contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Ah, yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniform looks like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth a man's eternal struggle. Yo, Shara does. Back on topic here, so you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month, and believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to roll along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? When's dinner? When's dinner? What was I saying again? How about taking this a little more seriously, Estelle? Did you notice something back at the mayor's place? That's right, that's what I was trying to say. Estelle pulled out the Cervarius leaf from the attic. I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue? Oh right, we did find that. Shara, do you know of any places nearby where Cervus trees grow? Cervus trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald, that's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? I think I've been there once. It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland's south gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Well, it's a good thing I have 3 party members now, but... how do I bring up the map again? I think it's an item. I have to go to my book, right? Tracer notebook. Kingdom map. Mistwald, yeah, I see. Okay, so I have to head past my home. Wait up! You're running like a crazy lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this? What is going on now? Oh shit, it's the reporter girl and the guy too. Maybe I should think about cutting back on these blasted cigarettes. What are you two up to? They're the accomplices. You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get up to Bose ASAP. But the airliner's not even here yet. I know. That's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves. Oh right, they're probably going there to cover the crimes, right? Because there's like a crime spree going on right now. Was it crime or was it burglary? One of the two. Well, don't wear yourself out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops too. No time to talk, we gotta make it there today. How are you gonna have like orbs that can pretty much do anything, but you're not gonna have like an orb that can just, you know, give you a jetpack or whatever so you can fly to the next city? See you later, Estelle, Josh, and other lady. I don't know. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? They were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. I wonder too. We'll probably find out once we get to that town too. We'll see them again, which is honestly quite cool. I like it. Kind of like how the world is really just all connected as of now. Like all the NPCs kind of have a connection to us in some sort of form. It's nice. Alright, so I'm in the right area, right? Because I have to head home. Let me just put this into perspective. Yeah. So gotta head back here. Then Mistwald's all the way down there. Also, let's not walk quickly because I don't want to run into a goddamn plant. I forgot how to play combat too, so this will be... Right, I have to move and attack them. Be good practice. And I use my CP when I get it. So I fuck this guy up. Nice. God, everything in this game is so tanky too. Okay, what art can I do? Firebolt? Airstrike? That's some good damage. Oh my god.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay, so Shara can one-shot with her firebolt. That is very good to know. That's a lot of enemies. I'm out of here. I'm not fighting that. Hope this doesn't bite me in the ass later, like Dragon Quest, where it's like I don't fight any field enemies and I just get my ass whooped later by like the first boss. Holy. 3 plants and 2 wing boys? God no. Okay, this is Mistwald. It's up here. I'll fight the enemies here though. This is Mistwald, huh? Can you tell us anything, Shara? Someone came through here, alright. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not too long ago. I'd wager Mira we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyways, let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that. Understood. Yo, telling Estelle to keep her voice down is... Good luck. Alright, there's no map here. I forgot. Oh my god. No map. Aw, man. I touched Josh. Poison. Okay. They're kind of weak. How is he not dead? Good hit though. Doesn't matter. Fuck him up. One thing I do like about this game is that the poison doesn't carry over, so I don't have to like keep curing it every time. Alright. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, so I'm just gonna keep going up each path. And I'll find it. It might be where that tree is though. I think the tree was over here. Nope, this is a dead end. Dead endo. I think there was like a tree path though somewhere over here. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, it could be here. Nope. Okay, so it's not related to this big tree here. That's fine. Let's head back. Must be the other path then. Ah, fuck. Rhinoceros. I might be able to do this though. What are they weak to? They're weak to fire and water. This will hit multiple enemies, apparently. Oh my god, that is amazing. Alright, they don't take much physical. Oh, this will hit all three of them. Sweet. Okay, no damage. Just no damage at all. Do this again? Holy crap. MVP Shara over here.
We're good to go.
Why is the whip actually busted? Okay, let's go through here. I can't see anything, honestly. These flippin' tall-ass trees. Oh shit, it is her! And the three musketeers with her. Heh, that was too easy. And to think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Dawn and Kyle hear about this. You surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off that act wearing the school uniform was simply astounding. Just what you'd expect from our mademoiselle of an ex-aristocratic family. Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. But it certainly doesn't hurt that in this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. That gullible mayor and dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots, the whole lot of them. Oh, now she's mad. What was that? Calm down, let's see what else they have to say. Do you expect me to just sit here and listen to this? Fine, but I'm not happy about this. Oh yeah? We're a fucker. This is the canonical Estelle response. Do you expect me to just sit here and listen to this? What are you? Yes, right. There she goes again. Hey, I hope you're all prepared to take a beating. It's you guys. Yep, it's the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably won't come as a surprise, but we're gonna beat you up now. What? Bracers? How did you find? You did a fine job stealing that septium from the mayor's residence, but it looks like you were a little careless in the end. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism, and burglary. And also, defamation against Estelle. It would be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. Yo, Estelle chose violence. This doesn't look good. What are we gonna do now, Josette? How about you quit quaking your boots for starters? These bracers are nothing more than a raging group of kids. I think it's time we showed them the real strength of the Kapua family. What are you calling us kids, you brat? I'm headed up here and I'm going to do something about it right now. That's my line. Did she just do a twirl and change wardrobes and bring out the pistol? My pleasure, roger that, understood. Alright. So what are they weak to first? This is probably going to be a long fight, so I want to... Okay, none of them have weaknesses. Josette has 500 HP. Let's start off with... Wind Barrier. I don't know what spells they're going to use yet. Or I just kill the main guy first, right? Let's do this.
Come on.
And now we'll do Dual Strike. Walk him up. Ooh, really good damage. Sylphin Whip does a lot. I'm gonna save that for now. This might actually kill him. Okay, so that hits for 100. Good to know. Let's hit him, because that'll knock him back a bit. And then we'll do Sylphin Whip. Oh, this doesn't hit. Okay, thought it would hit both of them. about I just attack him then? And then I'll do... Where's my multi-hit? There, do Hurricane. Good, he's dead. And now kill him. I won't reach in that case. Do this. Good. We can just go for the kill now, I think. She's not taking damage. What? She only takes spell damage. Okay. That works for me. You killed Estelle. No. Yeah, I guess I'll heal everybody up then. And you heal up too, Josh. There we go. Now we fuck her up with every single spell in the book. Meanwhile, Josh, you do speed 25? What is that? Faint. The rage battle.
Seems you came up short.
Nice. Not bad. How in the world? Had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Covered the Septium Crystal. Hey, that Septium belongs to me. No, not to you, to the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned, that Kapua family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So you want to be a tough egg to crack, do you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like them that way. Oh my god. Actual sadist. What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. The three guys behind her. Oh my god, it should have been me. Get away from me, you crazy witch. I think Shara's enjoying this. Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shara. For that airship? An orbital gun? Are you alright, Shara? I'm fine. Forget about me. Look at that. Yeah, it's an airliner. Oh my god. It's showing up on... What? Is that a Gundam? An airship? Ha ha ha. Looks like the tables are turned in our favor now, aren't they? I guess so. Are you okay, Josette? Oh, Kyle. Must be her brother. Same hair. Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push into the Roland region has been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away. Oh. So they're from Bose, maybe. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on or I'll have to leave you behind. Crap. Why are we letting them get away? Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day and don't think you've won either. Payback's gonna be a beast. Maybe don't stand on the leg like that. You imagine she just fell off there, broke her neck. Ugh. Sorry, I was drinking some water. I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. Looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think. Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septium Crystal back. Switching gears, that group sure looked like a bunch of Sky Bandits. Sky Bandits. It also sounds like they've made the Bose region their base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland. I couldn't care less if they're Sky Bandits or Brigands. The next time I see that scruffy lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm gonna thrack, bam, kapow her. What's that supposed to mean? Thus, the Septium Crystal stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild to report the details of the incident. Victory. Looks like you've had a rough day. Who'd have thought the Sky Bandits would appear? I don't blame you either for letting her escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Shara. I let my emotions get the best of me and... I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. I'd even give you a passing grade for your on-site investigation at the mayor's residence. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses, first comes the payment for a job well done. Mayoral Thief. Nice. $3,000. Still 8th class. This is for you, and take this as well. Recommendation. This is... As of now, you are both junior bracers, in other words, bracers in training. In order to become senior bracers, you'll need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roland branch. What? There's like a Pokemon gym, I need to go to each area? Is it really okay for us to have this? I had heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think that in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead, you've done a great showing here, and your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Roland. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Bose, Rouen, Zeiss, and finally Gransel. You've still got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too, Josh? I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home. Right. Oh? That's the telephone, right? Hello, this is the Bracer Guild Roland's branch from the Liberal Kingdom. Oh, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. I wonder if something happened. It looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? Nettie? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Oh my god, did he die? Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. Or he's gone missing, maybe. What's wrong, Aina? It's unusual for you to be so surprised like this. Who is calling? Right from Bose, right? Yeah, the Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner Lind has disappeared over the Bose region. That's the one Cassius was on, right? Our dad. What? How is that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed. Huh. Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And... Aina? Estelle, Josh, please brace yourselves. Your father, Cassius, was aboard the airliner which went missing. What? Impossible. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. It seems his name was on the passenger list. Liberal Bracer Guild Roland Branch Senior Bracer. Cassius Bright, 45. Interesting. Oh, chapter N. That was just the prologue? Oh my god. This series is going to be huge. I can't wait. Fucking hell. Oh, let me save, yes. Please let me save. Look at that. Like 2-week break. Last I played this game was on the 7th. It's now the 20th. But I'm back in it, baby. Expect some new episodes every single day. So I guess we're headed out to Bose now, right? How am I gonna get there though? Oh, I might be able to cross the border now. Like, I wasn't able to pass the gate, but now I might be able to. Because now that we know that he's not coming home. Estelle, are you in there? Josh? Dinner's ready. Just letting you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin. Sounds good. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go ahead and eat? Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold. Wait, what? Isn't it just me and... Oh, Shara's here too. The Wheel of Fortune card again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Huh? Where's Estelle? She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. I'm not surprised she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father. I agree. Well, she better. The chicken's about to get cold. So, what do you think about all this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class bracer when it comes to crisis management. He's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner along with your father has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. Yo, Estelle is actually my spirit animal. What? Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry, I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Yo, Estelle said free food, and she was coming to the dinner table. Bone appetite. Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Josh. Oh, well, thanks. Come on, Shara, don't you just sit there too? You want to drink some of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in here. Did you say Steinrose and 20 years old too? Shara, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle, I'm gonna have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Josh called you for supper. Huh? Oh, I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. She has a favorite underwear? Yo, this is some... Yo, write that down. Estelle lore right here. She has canonical favorite underwear. Underwear? Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figure as long as we're prepared, we have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose to find your father? Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad happening to him despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... What? You're so rude. But you are coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all the airliner flights have been cancelled until the army finishes their search. It seems like the only way to Bose is on foot. Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's going to take. For a racer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. It all depends if you use your turbo speed to run. But if that's the route you're taking that makes things easy, I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm gonna talk to Aina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Shara, we really appreciate this. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shara's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming along with us. Hehe, myself as well. Anyways, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Aina. Yeah, because like we're the only 3 people that actually do jobs in the city. Chapter 1, Disappearance of the Lind. Oh god. Yo, how long is this game? There's like 3 other... There's 3 games in this series, right? For the first Trails in the Sky, right? I don't even want to think how grand the scope of the world of this like universe is, because there's Trails in the Sky, right? Then there's like Trails to Zero and then Trails to Azure, which is like 2 other games in between Trails in the Sky and Trails of Cold Steel. Then there's 4 games I gotta play, I think, for Trails of Cold Steel. And then there's like the Trails of Reverie. And then there's like the new series that's out now, I think Trails of Crimson or whatever. It's like, oh my god. Like, and if the storytelling is already this rich in the very first game, I can't even imagine the scope and scale of how like detail orientated the world is when I play the like the more modern games. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I need more time too. Fuck. I understand the situation now. To be frank though, with Shera taken off after Cassius, it's going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of Ridge while you were gone. You should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think it's a bit harsh? Don't worry. If things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Grand Soul branch. By the way, Shera, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk to you about the job you were going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Josh, can I have you 2 wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Shera, if we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Josh. Sure. Hi to who? Septian Calendar 1075, erected in partnership with the liberal royal family, Septian Church and Roland City. 1192, destroyed during the 100-Day War when Roland was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. 1197, rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roland's people from this. Estelle? Josh? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shera shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. Wait, Estelle and Josh are 16 years old, right? What's the year right now? I don't think they were alive during the war, in that case, then. They're kind of like fresh kids that grew up during the restoration period, I think. That's why. So they don't really have an idea. But Cassius fought in it. He's like 45, so yeah, he obviously was alive during that. And he was in the Royal Army too. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey look, Josh, we can see the house from there. You're right, I could see the roof. But do you want to tell me what's going on since you're always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died. What? Also, Josh, how did you not know this? What? "10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try and get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free..." After the war ended and this place has been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw out on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Yo, can my dog stop barking during this emotional scene? Estelle. But today's okay, right? Relying on her just this once. Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him. Of course it is. And don't worry. Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of a trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you. You can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help too. Josh. I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So... Huh? You're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions just now. You are seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relations in the future. Unless it's with me. Estelle's like already planning. She's like 5 head. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Mumble mumble. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. Yo, these two better get together by the end of the 3rd game or something. They better not draw this out like an anime. How about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Shara's waiting for us. You're probably right. This is so sweet and wholesome. Mom, I finally realized what I wanted to become. Why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong and protect others just like you. So please, watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. Again, huh? Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going up there. Why, my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check that time. I sure wish I had an orbal camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Shara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your 3rd bottle of wine. Let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked her to watch over Dad. Okay, so her mom's name is Lena. I see, then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shara? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in the troupe at the time. A troupe? Oh, she was an actor. Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Shara was a dancer. Okay, that makes sense. Although it was a long time ago, we first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. Alright. And because of the chance encounter when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get the chance. Are you ready to head out for Bose? With the airliner flights cancelled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. The Vert Bridge is located at the west end of Milch Main Road. Looks like we're all set, let's go. So Shara's 23 at this time then in that case, since she's 7 years older than both Estelle and Josh, who's 16. Alright, so to head to Bose, I need to head through the checkpoint area, right? The Amalga Trail or whatever. Oh, but before I actually head out, because, I mean, I might as well since I'm kind of not going to be coming back here for a while. Let me check the guild postings. Yeah, let me check the guild postings real quick. Oh, there's something new. Father Divine, a letter carrier. I'm looking at someone to deliver a personal letter to a colleague of mine in Bose. Come see me at the Roland Chapel for details. Nice. Oh, you haven't left yet? In order to reach Bose, you'll have to head west of the Milch Main Road. I'll contact the Bracer Guild branch to let them know you're coming. Make sure to be extra careful. Sounds good. Alright, it's a good thing I checked though, because there's like one more side quest here. Well, good morning everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yeah, just over to Bose. Is that so? Then, in that case, could I ask a favor of you? I had wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose? Okay. Sure, we'll do it. It shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not that big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. Father Divine's letter. So all we need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right? Yes, the chapel is on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions or broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. Quick, time to peek at that. Time to peek at that, that letter. Oh, I can't peek at it. Can't sneak a peek. Alright, well, let's head on over. Oh, it's Estelle. Are you going somewhere? Something like that. I'll be away from Roland for a while. Don't cry yourself to sleep while I'm gone. Shit, I was gonna cry themselves to sleep over you. But do you know when you'll be coming back? I have no idea. Oh. Oh god. Estelle, Josh, are you really headed to Bose? Haha, I should have guessed you'd know. You're always one of the first to hear everything. There's a little something that we need to check on, so that's why we're headed to Bose. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving? Oh, I want to tag along. Yeah, maybe in the next game, Claire. Josh, take me with you. I don't think that would be a good idea. But I'm concerned about other incidents happening. I get so worried. I know, kid. I waffled back and forth a bit, but in the end I decided to go with him to the Queen's birthday celebration as a couple. My mother was already going with her friends. I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to go with him. Who is him? Armand. Oh, right, they finally got together, those two. Right. I invited her to the Queen's birthday celebration, and she said yes. I'm gonna have to get a part-time job and save us some cash. Oh my god, I'm so happy for these two. I forgot that, yeah, he was like, should I confess to her? And then he did, and she said yeah. There's Paddington from the clock tower. Yesterday I saw something flying away from the south. It was too big to be a bird, so it makes me wonder what it is. Those old eyes could have been playing tricks on me, though. Oh, talking about Josette's aircraft. If it isn't Estelle and Josh, what's with all the baggage? Actually, Estelle explained that they were headed to Bose. Oh, I see. I'd be worried too if I were in your shoes. You should probably get going then. Waiting around certainly isn't your style. You're right, I'll be going then. Nice. Just say goodbye to Ferdinand here. That reminds me, I heard the mayor's place got robbed. Breaking into the mayor's home of all places, and that's what I call bold. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt. Speaking of mayor, why don't we talk to him before we leave? Maybe he has something to say to me. Like, don't go alone. Take this, the great sword of justice. He'll probably be in his room, right? Oh, Estelle and Josh, you've really been of great service this time. I wish we could have done more. I'm really sorry that we let our criminals get away. Never mind that, the fact that you're all safe and the crystal has been recovered is good enough. The general theory seems to be that the sky bandits who've been terrorizing the Bose region are the culprits. Yeah, that seems to be what we've gathered as well. I'm just so mad that they got away in their airship like that. Haha, you really can't lay a hand on them if they're up in the sky though. On the subject of Bose, however, I hear that an airliner went missing there recently. I'm not sure of the exact details, but I've been looking into it as best as I can. I don't think we should let these sky bandits go unchecked, so I think I'll make a call to the mayor of Bose. Well, good luck to him then. Alright, I think that's pretty much everybody that I wanted to check on, so let's just head on out. So we gotta take this path over here and proceed all the way to the checkpoint. Wait, no, not the Malga. The Milch Main Road. Too many M's. Yeah, we gotta follow this path all the way to the checkpoint. And stick to the road too, so I don't run into any goddamn ladybugs. Because it's the ladybugs that like to home in on you. Nice. Oh my gosh, I still ran into one. Wait, what is that? Shining Palm. Oh, it's a rare enemy. Ah, shit. Can't hit it. What? Now they're running away? I can't even hit it. How do I even hit it? It won't let me. Has art guard, whatever that is. Well, I'll just try one more time before it runs away. There we go. I don't have the... I'm assuming those enemies are like the metal slimes of the game, where they just give a boatload of XP if you can somehow manage to kill them. Hello there. Are you headed for Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is it because flights have been suspended in the airspace over there? That's exactly what's happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so we're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. I mean, I know him well. I trained his ass, or I helped train the privates. Since joining the army, this is the first time I've ever been so busy in my life. I guess this is no time to be fishing or reading books. I just bought this book, but I guess I'll give it to you. The chief would be livid if he caught me with this. Received Carnelia chapter... What? I just get a book? Just gave me a free item? Hello? Carnelia chapter 2. Well, where the hell's Carnelia chapter 1? Part 2 of a fictional novel published in Liberal. Well, I'd love to read this, but I don't have chapter 1, so there's no point in me reading this. Okay. I guess this is the missables that they're talking about, where it's like you have to talk to every NPC, because if you don't, you'll be like, oh no, I missed a book. Time to play the game all over again. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Josh, too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Shara, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Lind, or doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard. This is major. I'll issue you a pass right now. Received gate pass. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. As a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hocken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Idios for Cassius a safe return. Okay. It's kind of a bit ominous, but I am going to actually end the episode here right now. I'm going to be playing immediately right after this, but I figured before we head to the Bose region, I should just kind of give myself some breathing space. How do I head into Bose, though? I just got the gate pass, right? Can I just talk to the guy now? Let me in. Alright, we got one. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about open the gate for you? The soldier opened the gate by remote control. The gate's kind of useless though, because you can just walk around the side if you really wanted to. It's the worst gate ever. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. I see. So this is kind of like a soft no point of return until I complete my main, I guess, arc in Bose. Well, best time to drop a save right now then in that case. I will see you next time.